Great news, because we finally got our Ground Advantage packages in from Poshmark. And if you have no idea what we're talking about, then you need to do some catching up. So make sure you watch our last video. The card will be up there.
And we're also going to show you how to pack a package if you didn't get your Ground Advantage boxes.
And then we'll also do a price comparison between the priority packages and boxes to the new Ground Advantage packages and boxes. So make sure you stay tuned for the whole video and follow us if you like these types of videos. Now let's get started with the unboxing.
First is this. Boom.
We have this package here. This is a padded shipping envelope.
Nice.
This is a very nice and large poly mailer.
They feel very sturdy too.
They're thick, yeah.
They're thick.
That's really good. There doesn't seem to be any reference to only being sent for Poshmark. The only restriction that is listed on here is that it is used for USPS Ground Advantage shipping. Maybe they might do these for free in stores, like they do priority packaging in the future.
Yeah, we'll see. We hope so. This size.
It was my bad because I thought we were recording and we weren't. So this one was opened off camera. But, yep, there it is. Ta-da!
Oh, shit. It kind of ripped open. That's all right.
This one's heavy.
They're like
padded shipping envelopes, and they're huge.
Yep, huge, and they're very sturdy. This is our last one. Rip this open. I'll get the scissors.
I'm so tiny. I'm just a baby.
There we go.
And this says it is just a shipping box. Nothing else more specific about that.
Hopefully they do start carrying them at the post office. That would be pretty convenient.
You're going to have to be very diligent with your inventory management if we are not able to pick these up in the post office in the future.
For sure.
So add that to your skill set. I want to see when I got the notification they were coming versus when they actually came. That way we can help give everybody an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did we get 5 separate packages?
Yep.
A confirmation email 4 days ago on September 16th. We picked up the mail for this yesterday, September 19th. So that is 3 days that we got it. They usually send even priority boxes. When you ordered them online, they send them Ground Advantage. So we might be closer to a Depot because 3 to 5 days is typically Ground Advantage. Maybe up to 7 business days depending on what part of the country you're in. I will say though that the Poshmark change took effect September 12th. The first email was, I believe, September 10th. The date for sure will be in the previous video if you want to check that out, because we went through the ordering process for the first time live on camera with everybody. So you're going to see us learning as well as hopefully you learned.
Oh, I wish I didn't put away the boxes because we still got to go over the sizes.
Yeah, we're going to do size comparison next.
All right. So this is the medium size.
So you want to build that box, and then I'll grab the ones. We already built our priority boxes. No, it's bigger than that.
It'd be a large.
No, it might be. I'll be right back. I think I know what it is. I figured out what box size it is. So this is a large flat rate priority box. Here's what it looks like. This is a large priority box. Here's what it looks like. And can you hold up the priority only? And this is a comparison to the two. Do you see the difference between large flat rate and large priority box? Very different. Now this is a USPS, what does it say? Shipping box. All it says is shipping box. And this is the large priority box. Way more similar. Matt, you take a look. Are they even? Which one is bigger? This one is 12.25, so 12 and a quarter by 12 by 8.5.
Same.
So they're exactly the same size.
All the same.
They skipped the large flat rate size and went straight to the large box size.
Which is a bonus for us.
What is this good to ship? So I would say winter coats, boots, like cowboy boots, western hats. Maybe even if you have something fragile, you can wrap it in bubble wrap. So I would order these boxes. I wish it said, you know, large. I have been reading forums and groups and seeing people refer them box 1, box 2, box 3, but it officially does not say that on any of this packaging.
It just says shipping box.
Let's see if it says it on it just says GA box 1, but it doesn't reference the size on the official confirmation, which is kind of hard because when you're reordering
or you're new at it,
how do you know, like what if you don't sell winter coats or heavy bulky items? This would even be great for blankets and quilts.
If you do order it, just reference it as it's the same as the large priority box.
Or reference the size that is listed right here on the box next to the barcode. If you don't use this, the minimum order is 20. You're going to have just 20 of these boxes laying around. And that's kind of a lot of space to take up.
It is.
Right.
You go through a lot of stuff like we do. You need them around. Our next one we're doing is these padded envelopes. And this is 12.5 by 9.5 size.
So we have this one. This one we use a lot.
It looks very much similar.
Let me find the size.
I would think they use whatever they have in stock and just color it different.
9.5 by 12.5.
Yep. So it's exactly the same.
Sometimes we'll ship jewelry in this, but we'll put it in a box, in a bag. Yeah. T-shirts, shorts, skirts, things like that. These padded envelopes have been our best friend, so they'll probably be yours as well. Yeah,
the customers like it when it comes in it because it's protected. It's better than just a poly mailer, especially for more expensive shirts.
Poly mailers. The United States Postal Office, I don't think has ever had priority poly mailers.
They have the wax
paper one, which we have one of those. So let me go dig it up and we'll compare.
They're not the best.
So this is what I grabbed, and this is their mailing envelope, priority mailing envelope, and it has this sort of waxy film on the outside. We do not like these.
Yeah, they're not very good. You usually gotta retape.
This part doesn't stick to the wax at all. You have to use separate packing tape. Labels come off very, very easily.
So you gotta tape your label
So you have to tape your label. Even though we pay extra, we bought a special label maker, shipping labels, and we buy the special paper to avoid doing that. You still have to do it when you use these. Yeah. So once we found that out, we stopped using these.
And they don't protect at all, really. Yeah. These are better protection and more durable than these. That's why this is a great upgrade for them.
Let's compare the size. Look at how much larger that is. That's incredible. This is a large poly mailer in which you can send pants,
sweaters. I do books and magazines. I will put cardboard on both sides of the magazine and then put the bubble wrap around it and then put it in something like this. But these are great because we spend a lot of money on just blank poly mailers. Yeah. So the post office getting this and we can use this rather than our own ones is saving us money. So this is a great ground advantage for all of us.
Dad joke alert.
And they're nice and thick.
Yeah, they're nice.
And they're waterproof too.
These are awesome. I'm very excited about these. They're not going to be waterproof. They're paper, but they're very durable. They feel very good. And I like how they have like a pull tab to rip open right here. Get easy access for the people to get to. This will be great for shirts.
A lot of the things that you can send kind of overlap depending on the size of your package. So we've sent a lot of even stuffed animals and bears, pillows into poly mailers. And I do like these.
They have a padding. I don't think it's bubble. Yeah. For the sake of this video, I'm going to cut the inside. This one, I don't want to waste it.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a paper, a fiber filling. That's awesome.
Can you see that?
I'll tape it. Let me go grab tape. Probably paper pulp. That's pretty awesome though. You don't want it to get wet, and the post office is good about that, but this is a larger package.
It's a 14.5 by 20.
If this is getting delivered to your house and it was like outside, it would get your things damaged. So you have to think about that one if you're sending this out.
I would probably not send clothes in this just for safety's sake, especially in the fall, the winter, the beginning of spring. You don't want your stuff to get mildewy or ruined because you'll just get requests for refunds and you'll be losing money.
Things that can get damaged. Other things that are plastic, stuff like that.
Like maybe toys. Yeah. Plastic toys would be a good one.
Yeah, it'd be great. Summertime, it'd probably be real safe. But once it hits wetter seasons, you just be wary what you ship in it because it is all paper.
This is so exciting.
Let's see this.
Here we go. This is the shoe box. Here it is side by side. One in front of the other. So it looks exactly the same. And then we'll officially check it with the measurements.
7.5. So it's a little...
Quarter inch bigger.
Quarter inch bigger.
And then 5.125.
5.125.
And then 14.
375.
Yep.
Yep.
This one, the Ground Advantage, is a quarter inch bigger. Minute change on that. We love to get these boxes because we basically send all of our sandals, heels. This is a very useful size to have. We've reordered this size many, many, many times. Yeah. So I would highly recommend this size. Unfortunately, I can't, again, reference the size.
Yeah, they only say shipping box. So you gotta go off the ID numbers. And this says GA box 2.
Where?
Right here.
Oh. It does say the size. It does say the size.
So that's
it says it very, very tiny though.
This is the
revolution.
Right here. I found it. So you guys gotta see it. It's right there by the barcode.
Okay, so if you want to order the box that we just showed, the shoe size box, you're gonna reference GA box 2.
Yeah.
If you want to order these padded shipping envelopes, you're gonna reference GAE NV1. If you would like to order these larger padded shipping envelopes, you are going to order GAE NV2. If you would like to order a poly mailer, you are going to order GAE NV3. And if you would like to order this large box, you are going to order GABOX1. Well, we found out a revelation. We found the box names. Good job. High five. But they are very tiny. That's why it's hard to see them. It's not really obvious like the priority boxes. Downsides to these new Ground Advantage boxes, according to the Poshmark website, which we went over that in the last video, there's only 5 packages, whether it's a box or a bag. Now, we got all 5, so that means we have everything so far to show you. Unfortunately, there's a few sizes that are missing, but most of them we don't use anyway. For example, this small box, we haven't used that often.
Very rarely.
Very rarely, so it won't be missed. And this is the other style of medium box. This one I did wish they made because this large box, look at the difference. Although the large is great because you can fit bundles and very, very hefty items in it, a lot of the times outside...
Your item isn't that big.
Yeah.
So you need a lot of padding.
Exactly. Especially outside of the winter and the cold seasons, you're sending thinner items.
Yeah. And these ones, we kind of phased these out and went into poly mailers because if you send clothes in these can still get damaged. They get wet and stuff like that.
Yeah, or we would wrap it in our own poly mailer and then put it in one of their priority boxes.
So the poly mailers are great. That's why we're very happy about them making Ground Advantage poly mailers and them being very high quality and durable.
Yeah, that's probably going to be our #1 order. This is a special order that you could only get on the USPS website. And this is going to be probably one of the biggest boxes that I miss.
It's for hats.
Yes, because
great for hats.
We sent all of our hats, minus any ones with a wide brim, in these boxes. And they protected them. And we've got so many great reviews because people love that we sent their hats in a box. And a box that fit it perfectly. And we loved it because we didn't have to fill the entirety of this box to fit one hat. The hat fits perfectly in this box. So if I had to beg and plead and ask,
make this in the Ground Advantage.
Please, Poshmark and USPS, please. Because everybody that sells hats and even smaller items, and the large box covers the big ones, and we'll be more than happy with the poly mailer, the padded envelope options that you already supplied. So this is my big ask.
Yeah.
Pretty please.
The hat game is big, that's why. You'll end up with a lot of other items that fit in this size box that you just don't need this extra space.
For those of you that have not yet gotten your Ground Advantage packages in, we wanted to really quickly just show you how to package an item that you want to sell, because I've heard a lot of people that strictly sold on Poshmark and used priority packaging and they're very lost. If you know anybody like that, please share this video with them.
Yeah, this will get you through while you're ordering and waiting for your Ground Advantage boxes.
You can reuse packages too, so when you get things in the mail, save them. Yeah. Here's the box. This is a reusable box, as you can see. We're going to pretend that this is the item that's being sent. I'm going to put the item in the box. I'm going to pack it as normal, as I would any normal shipping box. I'm going to seal the box, and I'm going to tape the top of it. Pretty typical, right? We like to add a few labels and stickers that we custom make in-house. That's one of them. So we like to put those on our packages. Our thank you sticker here. And it'll also have your shipping label here. And then you can use other blank shipping labels that you buy. You're going to cover any old labels on there. That way the post office
will ship it.
That way they'll accept your package. You don't want to go all the way to the post office and do all that work and they do not accept your package because you have an old label on there or even old markings on there, like this date, for example.
Yeah, you gotta cover it.
Your only other option at this point, if you don't have your Ground Advantage packages in, is to buy brand new boxes. Now, boxes are a little pricey, which is why I'm very excited. We're very excited about these Ground Advantage ones. But you're going to have to choose which way you want to go. Covering up old labels and markings or just buying brand new. And you're going to pay a couple dollars per one box.
Yeah.
So that's going to cut into your profits pretty heavily.
If you don't always need a box, this is a cheaper option and a cheaper route that you would want to go.
Yes. There's these poly mailers. So we recently picked up this new Wit Tags and Klein business core poncho. I'm going to show you how to put it in a poly mailer. Just a nice simple fold goes a long way. Nice simple fold to give a nice presentation. You're going to stick it in your poly mailer all the way to the bottom. This is where the item is. You can tell by the bulkiness of it. And this is all extra space. Extra space can kind of get caught on stuff easily.
And tear your package.
And tear, and you don't want that. So what we like to do is we'll take this extra space and fold it down. Do you see that? That's a way better presentation and way safer to ship. And then you take off this clear strip right here. You take that off, you put it down, and again, you're going to add all your labels on there like how I showed you earlier. If you have any additional labels, if it's just your shipping label, that's great too. We just go above and beyond. We like to show people we appreciate them. We like to show people that we have more to offer, so hopefully they follow us on other channels.
You're trying to pull more clients to you always. Yeah. That's the point of
doing this,
of
for
selling,
sure.
You know?
That's all the new boxes. That is a how-to on how to package items if you don't yet have your boxes in.
And the sizing and the names and sizes of the boxes.
Comment below what box or what packaging you think you're going to order the most or you're most excited about.
If you have any questions and we can answer and help you go through the process easier, let us know.
We hope you guys have a great day and subscribe.